What is up, guys? Edgar here, lifestylesdefined.com. Welcome back to LD Photo. It's been a while, but we are back, and I have a tutorial for you guys. If you are looking to replace Photoshop or Lightroom with a different software that maybe is not so expensive but just as powerful, Affinity Photo is the one to go with. And today I'm going to show you what frequency separation looks like using Affinity Photo. In front of me here on screen, I have a photo of a young lady. She's got beautiful skin, so there's not a lot that I have to do as far as frequency separation. But once I show you what you can do, you should be able to tell the difference between the original and the end result. So let's go ahead and get started here. I have my layer already here. This is my background layer here. What I'm going to do is duplicate this by holding Control J. And now I have a new layer to work with, so that in case of for any reason I want to go back to my original, I have it right here. Now the second step here is to go into filters. Affinity Photo makes it really simple for you to find frequency separation. So go into your filters tab here and then simply scroll down to frequency separation. Now by default, frequency separation is going to give you 2 pixels and 50%. And usually that is just what you need. So as you can see here, the high frequency, low frequency layer here, we're going to click apply, and that's going to separate my low frequency layer from the high frequency layer so that we can edit each one individually. So let me go ahead and show you guys here again. Now we have the layer split into 2, low frequency, high frequency here. The first thing you want to do is start with the low frequency layer. So go ahead and uncheck the high frequency layer, highlight your low frequency layer, move over to the healing brush here, turn the hardness down to 0, and now we're going to get in real close here. As you can see, she's got beautiful skin, not a lot that we have to do. There's actually 2 ways to do this. You can either brush or you can click. But I'm going to do a combination of both. So let me make my brush a little bigger here. What I'm going to do is Alt and then click with the mouse, and now I'm going to start painting or brushing and blend the colors together. This is what you do with the low frequency layers: blend the colors together to give it that smooth, soft skin look. Now you can't overdo it, so make sure you are careful, especially when you're getting down into these really tight areas. You want to be really careful. I'm going to jump into here between the eyebrows, and I'm making my brush a little bit smaller. I'm going to go ahead and click here. Again, these little tight areas, that's where you really want to be careful that you don't overdo it. Let's go ahead and go into the cheek area here, make my brush a little larger, Alt click, and then start brushing again. And go all the way into this little section here. Now again, here I'm clicking, and now I'm brushing. Now you got to make sure this little cross doesn't go over to this side, because then you'll start painting that way. You do not want to do that. So let's go ahead and Control Z to undo, and then continue brushing again. Let's do the nose area here. Now you are blending the colors here, so don't worry, it's going to look a little weird at first, but once you activate the high frequency layer, that's going to bring all of the details back. The skin texture is going to come back once we do that. So let's go into this cheek here and start painting again. Here I click, we're gonna paint here. As you can see, I overdid it a little bit right there. All right, and now we're gonna go into the chin area right here. Overdid it a little bit there. Control Z, there we go. Continue on. A lot of stuff going on Facebook there. I posted a picture that I edited of my sister, and I guess it's a hit. So you're probably gonna see a lot of notifications going through my screen here, and I apologize for that. All right, getting around the chin area here, and now we're going to move into the lip area. So make my brush a little smaller, select the spot, and then begin brushing or clicking, whichever one you prefer. Again, all we are doing with the low frequency layer is blending the colors together. So don't get too crazy with it, but make it to where it is natural. All right, let me go ahead and zoom out. So as you can see already, her face is looking real smooth. Now obviously it looks a little unnatural, but that's because that is the low frequency layer. Now we are going to activate the high frequency layer, and as you can see, the skin texture has now returned. Now we can do some adjustments on the high frequency layer. So what I like to do here is go into the clone tool right here, click on it, come over to the hardness, bring it up to 100, and that's because you want to, when you do clone, you want to keep the skin texture. And as you can see here, we have a little hair that's right there. So if you want to remove it, simply alt click to select the spot. Actually, let's go ahead and do it from right here, and then we're just gonna drag across, and now that hair is gone. And I think we have one right here, so just do that. Same thing. You can even remove wrinkles if you want to. So we have this right here, just drag over. Now typically I wouldn't remove that because that's part of from her smile, so I wouldn't remove it, but just to show you guys what you can do. We have this little tiny spot right there. There we go. Okay, say I'm happy with what I have here. I can go ahead and now blend both of these together or merge them together. So I have the high frequency layer done, low frequency layer done. I'm happy with what I have. Now you go into layer and then go down to merge visible. What this is going to do is combine both edits and create one new pixel layer. So now here's my new pixel layer right here. I can unselect this and this because we don't need that anymore. And now we have a new layer to work with. Now I can show you the difference between both of these, the original and the new pixel layer that I created with the edits that I did to the high frequency and low frequency layer. So as you can see here, this is with the edits and this is without. So again, that's the original there, and this is with the new adjustments that we made to both the high and low frequency layers. So you can see big difference, especially when you zoom out. You can see it for sure. Let me zoom in here. Again, we still see the nice, natural wrinkles from her smile. The hair's gone there, the hair's gone here, but we still see skin texture. That's what we want. And again, just to show you once more, I'm going to unselect and remove all my edits. There they are, and now apply them once more, and there you go. So that is frequency separation in Affinity Photo. I'll crunch into a short video for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I plan on doing a lot more of these tutorials. Let me know what you may want to see. I'm learning as I go, so I'm not necessarily a pro at it, but just wanted to give you guys a glimpse of what you can do with Affinity Photo, especially if you want to maybe move on from Photoshop or Lightroom. This is definitely the one to go with. Affinity Photo is only $49, one-time fee, and you own the software. So let me know again what you think in the comment section below. As always, thank you for stopping by. My name is Edgar, signing off. Peace.
Well, I guess, and the reason we started Lifestyles Defined is because if we weren't on camera arguing about these things, the technologies, the phones, the iPhones, the Androids, the cameras, the games, we'd be on the phone arguing about it. We'd be in each other's houses arguing about it. So why not just put it in front of a camera for everyone to enjoy it the way we do? That's what Lifestyles Defined is all about. We just love this shit.